Hello everyone, Moose Torrent here, and this is the first time I completed the new DLC mission we get, Runaway. All these missions are kind of just like what-if scenarios. They're not saying these actually happened, which is a good thing because this really would not happen. I don't think the mayor's daughter has ever used a handgun before, but she might have. In any case, I don't think she would be this confident walking around a bunch of zombies, but in my opinion, you really do need to get all the ammo you can. So you kind of need those first two Magnum rounds to hit, or to save them and run past those guys if you can. Handgun ammo isn't as important, but you will need some of it if you're going for a decent time, at least as far as I can tell. And in this first section, actually this whole mission, you do need these old keys to open up little, I don't even know what that is, some kind of fancy lock chaining the door itself shut. And this guy over here has another old key, so you gotta shoot him to get that backpack off of his back. He's surrounded by dogs, so I like to do it from a distance away. That way you don't get attacked by the dogs. And here's another one of those old locks. Pop the key in there, and then once the chains break, just start mashing X. You can get through that door really quick. And I missed that little gumball machine a bunch of times, but I found if you run over to this bus and kind of go to the left side of it, instead of being right next to the door, the zombies will group up a little bit more than usual. And as you can see there, I'm just flaming them good. They're all on fire. And I do like to grab this backpack to get the flaming fuel. And by this time, you're going to want to have your Magnum loaded with the 357 bullets instead of the 9mm, because there are two pale heads in here, which are super strong zombies that can regenerate if you don't deal enough damage. They usually will come back from a chest shot or basically anything but a Magnum to the face. They'll come back to life. And for here, I like to just handgun these dudes in the knees so they fall down. If you're really good at getting headshots and think you can kill them faster, that's always an option. But the reason I do that is because I want to save my bullets, and there's another backpack guy over here. And this one is surrounded by lickers, which means, oh god. Okay, which means you can't go in there and shoot them, you have to do it from outside of the fence. And switch back to the Magnum ammo, and just walk slowly through the basketball courts. And the reason you need to get this backpack, as you may have guessed, is it's another old key. I just need to reload my flamethrower there before I can pick it up. And that liquor sometimes will sense you if you get too close to it, so just try not to touch them, I guess. And then we just go around these cars piled up. Make sure you have the Magnum out, loaded with the Magnum ammo. Because there's one more pale head right here. And you don't have to kill him, just shoot him in the chest. You can run by, get through the gate, and you're fine. Get the Magnum ammo again. Most of the time I'm getting Magnum ammo, if not every single one. I can't remember if there's one that doesn't have Magnum ammo, but usually getting the Magnum. And over here we're going to have two pale heads. If you line it up right, you can shoot them both again with that Magnum round. And here comes a series of dogs. A couple times, right here, 3 dogs came out at once, and I was able to shoot all 3 at once with my Magnum, but that time it was staggered. I at least got 2 with 1 bullet, though. And here is the pale head. Once again, shoot him in the chest and run past him. This guy can be annoying, but usually you can run past him. There's a ton of enemies in this area, so you're going to just want to find the guy with the backpack, blast him in the leg or whatever you can do, Headshot is fine. Grab that old key. This is actually a kind of a part where it splits in what you can do, because you can just skip that old key if you want and get an old key from this guy and only have one. You're gonna need at least one old key to complete this mission, and it is for this door. There is an optional door coming up you can use, and I'm not sure what is the best way to take here. I guess it depends on how much ammo you have. Once you get to a certain spot in that hallway, all the gates will open up. But I was thinking, like, I might as well just run this way since I already killed the Palehead and those 2 officer zombies. And I kind of panicked there. Oh, shot him in the arm at least. All you have to do is get to the end of that hallway, so as long as you have enough health to survive at least one bite, or enough ammo to clear out enough zombies to get through there, you're in the home stretch. You pretty much got it. And for some reason the mayor's daughter loves Ben the reporter, and I have no idea how they get out of that cell, but apparently they get out, and they're just getting chased by some dogs. Once that scene loads up, yeah, they're just getting chased by dogs. I don't know how they clear that hallway of zombies though. Anyways, this is Moose Torrance. Be back soon.